Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived. Pack up your stuff. I got a little surprise for you.
Hey guys, we're back at Crash Bash. Me and Nick are doing it up, and
we just killed the bear.
We just killed the bear. That definitely didn't happen several weeks ago. We both got really lazy because we wanted to play new games, so we didn't record for a while. And I'm crack editing this to get it out in time. That's not happening.
That is not what
happened. I promise that's not happening. So you can see now. We still got our ball game, still got the polar push, still got pogo, still got our bash type game, still have tank, but now we have a new game, dot dash. This is the fucking thing.
This is the one that
broke me as a child.
Okay.
Playing this fucking mini game made me want to die.
Are we going right into?
Oh yeah, we're going right into it because you need to. Once you see the controls for it, you'll understand. Okay, I can understand why a child would fucking hate this. So yeah, you remember the little like kind of racing game for Mario Party where you had to just kind of go around the thing constantly? Okay, it's like that, right? Except you have to rotate your ship with inverse controls.
Invert?
Yes.
Ooh.
So you can see why my brain melted.
Okay, that might take me a lap for it.
Yeah, and then you have square to boost and circle fires missiles. When you pick them up.
And X was to accelerate?
Yeah. I think. No? Wait, no, it's R1.
R1 is
R1 accelerates. And yeah.
2, 1, go.
So like, you can see that, oh yeah, I forgot. If you have boost, you can just knock someone right the fuck off. So, it's not really that hard, obviously, but like, as a kid, you're trying to figure this shit out, and it's just like, I don't... Why when I go left, does it not go left? Like...
Oh, you little bastard.
I'm not even fucking going as hard as I could.
Oh my god, I comboed!
And I don't know if it's like a we have to both finish, or... Clapped. Is it just one person has to? Okay, just one of us has to get your numbers down first.
Okay.
So, like I said, super simple in concept and execution, but as a kid, holy shit!
Yeah.
I remember doing the what the oh yeah R1. As a kid, I remember doing this, and just like I legit remember
well, he killed himself.
Bawling my fucking eyes out as my god brother comes into my room asking me, and he's like 13, 14 at the time, asking me why I'm crying, and I'm just like, I can't do it, like I don't know what to do, and then he just does it with no effort. And I'm like...
you were just like, at this moment, I hate racing.
You're like, I think this is what actually solidified my hate for kart racers. Not to say that I won't play Mario Kart, you know, I'll throw it down. We might even play Double Dash or something at some point. But like, I think that was a formative experience for me. In a really
you
fucked up
bastards!
way. We're 2 laps ahead.
Yeah.
Ain't got shit. But yeah, once you actually know what you're doing really well, which is not me at all right now. Sorry. Hey, I boosted you.
You boosted me to the
finish. It's a tech. You can get around that really fucking quick, and it's just like, it's nothing.
3, 2,
but, yeah, no, it was something else. I'll fucking tell you that. Speaking of something else, change topics. I'm sure you may be aware. You probably are, because you're the one who introduced me to him, but I've been watching, Dave... Lil Dicky show on FX.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I know.
Oh, I'm surprised.
I've heard it's very good.
Yeah, I think Atlanta's better. That's Donald Glover's show.
Yeah.
I think Atlanta is better, but don't get me wrong, Dave is funny. It's just, I think Lil Dicky's music is funny. But like, I don't know how much artistic merit, because it would be wrong to say, oh yeah, he can't rap at all. Like, he can flow. Like, there's no problem there. It's just that, like, whenever I look at rap like that, it almost is like, I don't want to say that it's like why people think that the genre has no merit, but it's more that like I understand why socially conscious sophomores in college look at rap and get really upset when it's not just like talking about how bad society is. It's the kind of thing that where people go, oh man, it's all about money, drugs, and bitches, and like they complain about that, and it's just like, it's not that that's a subject matter that is the best thing in the world.
It's just a very popular subject matter.
It's a popular subject matter, and it's where people's lives can come from sometimes. So that's just how it is. It's like if you look at most rock songs, a lot of them are just love songs, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, 'cause everyone can relate to that. But that's also why I think there's a weird. Oh yeah, hold on. Deflect balls. It's the same thing, except there's like at certain points, this weird fucking force field thing is gonna spawn on the side, and we need to get that because it like just straight up makes balls go away from you.
Okay.
So we don't have the whole thing anymore.
You have to shoot stuff at it.
No, you'll. There's also another gimmick in this.
Okay.
But yeah, like I'm very much I'm not a oh, I listen to all kinds of music except rap and country kind of guy, because I think that's lame as fuck. That's the extra gimmick, by the way.
Okay.
You're about to see.
Jesus.
Yeah, it gets. There's some power in that. Yeah, he got the magnet thing. It's probably one that we couldn't grab, so just kind of try to aim for koala kongs. Shit, I got it again. But
I'm just gonna get wiped. Like on
yeah,
this
you are
first one.
kind of getting dumpstered, but that's not your fault. It's your first time. Oh, I got the magnet again. I'm sorry. You needed it way more than I did, but. You can kind of actually start to predict the angle of it too sometimes based on where it shot the last ball. Ah, fuck, you got it. But basically my point is that I think that people come from all walks of life, and I think that that can influence the kind of music you like or dislike. And I don't see a problem with that. It's just, don't say that a genre that has different merit
Holy
because of the
fuck.
walks of life that people come from isn't good to me. Because like I spent a lot of my childhood, because my mom listens to rap. And like I kind of always vibe with my aunt's music taste a little more, because she listened to rap too, but like she also listened to shit like Red Hot Chili Peppers and 311, which isn't to say like, oh dude, like black people or white people only listen to this one thing or whatever. It's like you can listen to whatever the fuck you want, no matter what color your skin is. It doesn't matter. But it's kind of how people take it, and then like I don't know, it seems really weird to me. I'm getting off topic though. I just kind of wanted to like real talk for a little bit about that kind of thing. But what I was gonna say is basically like that's the kind of part of the show that like whenever he's like joking around and rapping and stuff or whatever, that's fine. But like it's sort of weird, if only because like Donald Glover doesn't rap in his show. Like the show is about his cousin being a rapper, but he doesn't actually rap. Like he just, I think he either produces for him or he's his manager or something like that.
Okay.
So like it kind of takes him out of that element, which is fun. I think I like Dave more for its character interactions and stuff like that, less like the musical aspect. Which isn't even to say that I like Atlanta for the musical aspect, because Atlanta has some very good like racial commentary, but Dave does too. It's just weird because of how I feel about Lil Dicky's rap in general, that I think it's entertaining, but I don't think it is. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, dude, top 10 records, number 2, fucking Illmatic by Nas, number 1, fucking, Professional Rapper 2, was that the one that fucking, like, Pillow Talk is on, something like that?
Yeah, I think that's
it's on something
Rapper.
like that, like, you have merit as an artist, but I think you understand the comedic aspect of your rap too, is basically what I am saying to Lil Dicky.
Damn, I almost rubbed it in.
Bro, I've been on autopilot this whole time. This game's great for LPing, because I'm just not even paying attention. I'm just fucking.
You're just old reflexes.
Yeah, just old reflexes. But yeah, no, the show's good. I do like the show. That is the base aspect of it. It's a little raunchier than Atlanta is, because like it's not like Atlanta doesn't have like it has jokes that like definitely are a little spicy for TV, but like there's like one episode in particular where like it starts off with Dave going, he like goes to his closet like when he gets home or whatever, make sure no one's out, lifts up a pile of clothes and there's like a fuck doll, but it's not like the whole thing. It's just like the legs and like the ass and the pussy of it.
Oh, it's like one of those. Like,
yeah, it's like a real doll, but it's only like the bottom part. And then I guess throughout the entire episode, like he's just like really frantic towards his girlfriend because he's just like, I'm not like, he just wants to have like regular boring vanilla sex, and she's like, I want to try something new, like can we please just try that? And he's like, the reason I don't want to do anything new or weird is because like my dick is weird. Like I had a botched circumcision when I was a kid, you know, I'm Jewish, so we do that, and I like it's fucked up. Like it looks like shredded wheat. and like, you're just making a huge deal about this, and he's like, you've never seen my dick. I'm so good with the lights in the bedroom, you've never seen it, I promise you. And eventually she sees it or whatever, and he's just like, I really didn't want to do that, but like, as long as you're okay with it, it's whatever. And then I like the end of the table like episode, because like at some point he's just like, can you show me like the weird porn that you jerked off to? And it's just like guy on a table, like one of those tables with a hole cut out so he can be milked through it. And she's like, okay. So the episode ends with her in the garage with a table with a hole in it.
Him prepping it, or her prepping it.
She's like, this is all for you, and he's just like, oh yeah, because what happens is like they're at the studio, and one of the guys from Odd Future is actually in the show. And he's like supposed to be Dave's like best friend or whatever, and they're like at the studio, and he's like making a new song talking about eating ass. So like while they're in the middle of fucking, she's like, "Eat my ass." And he's like, "What?" And she's like, "Eat my ass." He's like, I would never do that. Why would you want me to do that? That's disgusting. And she's like, I would eat your ass if you wanted me to. And he's like, no, you would not. My ass is disgusting. And it's like cake down there sometimes. And it's like, what is cake? What does that mean? It's like, if you knew, see, the fact that you don't know means that you're not ready for that kind of commitment. So when they're in the garage or whatever, he's like so excited about the milking table. He's just like, get up on top of that table. I'm gonna eat that ass out. And then their roommate comes in like in the garage. He opens it while they're butt ass naked, and he's like, I'm gonna go. You guys finish what you're doing. And I've been talking about the show for a really long time while it's going on. But I just thought it was really funny because that was the last episode I think I watched, and I had like extreme secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, no, it's a fun watch. So if you got Hulu, it's on Hulu. Would recommend it if you're looking for some comedy. I'm just fucking around. I could end you. I could end you, little koala man. You're nothing to me. You are like a little baby. Oh man. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh god, I feel like I just threw my fucking guts up. So on the topic of new things in our lives, you got Ghost of Tsushima. How's that been?
Very good game.
Very good?
Yeah.
How's the combat? Because, like, it doesn't seem like Sekiro.
It's not.
Okay.
Like, so it's Rocksteady, so it's like that kind of.
Is it Rocksteady? I thought it was Sucker Punch.
Oh, Sucker Punch. Yeah, Sucker Punch.
Okay.
But it's that like kind of open world combat where like it's like you got triangle for the heavy attacks and then square for the light kind of quick attacks. What the fuck just happened to him?
He's dead. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about him.
He's irrelevant now.
Keep talking, bitch. I need content.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. But yeah, so like square is your like quick attack, and it also is like contextual kind of stuff. So it's an assassination button if you manage to sneak up. So you don't have to actually approach everything like straight up fights.
You forgot to mash the button.
Yeah, I forgot to mash it. You don't have to actually like go and commit a fight to every single like person you find. You can sneak through and just kind of play it Assassin's Creed style. Damn it! I thought I could get him there. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's just melting the.
Yeah, he's melting the stage.
Does he?
You stuck like that until that goes away.
Okay. Oh, okay. But alternatively, one of the things you can do is do a standoff. So you just kind of like walk up to like a group of enemies, like cocky as shit, and just go like, "Hey, come here!" And then they like one of the like their strongest guy or whatever will walk out, and then you go into a stalemate where you hold like your heavy attack, and you don't release it till they actually go to attack you. And they throw feints at you to like try and fake you out, because if you release too early, you take a massive chunk of damage as a result.
Okay. So it's kind of like some like art of combat kind of shit where you have to like kind of pace yourself.
You also
kind of rhythmic like Sekiro, but not in that same style.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a different style, like different type of like kind of rhythm play with it.
Okay.
Whereas like also the triggers, like as I'm unlocking more upgrades and stuff, they let me switch to different types of tools. Like I can do regular kunais to basically just stun people, and like just keep them like dazed while I run up and just get a couple free swings on them.
Okay.
My favorite ones that I've found so far now they're the kunais, but they have sticky bombs to them.
Okay.
So you just kind of like throw it into a crowd, and it'll stick to one random guy, and then it'll blow up, and they'll take damage, and also everyone around them will be dazed. So you can just walk up and freely execute them.
Oh, okay. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. The other thing, like you can switch to a bows. Then you have just or like a kind of like a hand grenade that you'll switch to just toss.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, is Ripper just gonna like come in here and?
Oh,
mess
he's
with
gonna
it?
fuck shit up. Yeah. Like that.
Oh.
You don't want to be in a square adjacent to one of those, because you will get hurt. Like that.
That's right. Good.
I do like this song. It gives me good memories. It gives me the good brain feel of being a child.
It releases the endorphins.
My endorphins, bro. Oh, if you step directly on it, that happens too. So. We're probably gonna lose this.
Maybe.
Because your numbers ain't looking so hot. But that's cool. I have a hit or miss or like love-hate relationship with like Sucker Punch games, because Sucker Punch is they're the Infamous guys, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I never was a fan of Infamous either.
So-
I actually preferred Prototype.
So I actually played Second Son, and that's the only Infamous game I've played directly. And I like that game, but there were things like it shows its age as an early PlayStation 4 game. Like, you know, when you play a game and it's like, I can tell this was a launch title. It showed, like, it was kind of like that for me, and I didn't mind it, but like, I feel like a game that is heavy on like swordplay and like samurai shit should have exemplary combat. So Sekiro is good. There's no stamina bar or anything like that. I've heard Nioh 2 is good. I'm not gonna play it until it comes to PC. So
Yeah, I
that's
don't-
pretty much none of my concern.
I plan on playing the first one, but I don't have it like on any kind of like rush till.
Yeah, like I'll live without it. So I can wait for that. And that was kind of my main concern, is that like when I saw it, I was just like, this just looks like the Batman games, but you're a samurai, and I don't like that because I didn't care for. I'll be honest, I didn't care for the Arkham games. I tried to play through Asylum, and then I just wasn't feeling it. I've heard they're good, and probably for reasons better than their combat. But like to me, when I play a game like that, I want the combat to feel really good, so I can be like, hell yeah, that felt great to do. Like, I had a good time playing that.
Oh my god, let me cash it in, you fucks!
Well, there's one down there. I'm just gonna leave that for you. Because you've been getting fucked over by that. Like, I don't think they're bad. I just don't think they're for me. Is the thing. So I might try Ghost at some point. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can still do the box thing here. I forgot. So you can do that. What was I gonna say? I think I had mentioned it before we started recording, but I've been playing through Tales of Vesperia. A game I wanted to play when it was released in 2007, 2008 in the US. But Vesperia has this really funny thing about it, right? So, for some fucking reason, Microsoft was like, yo, what if we get exclusive JRPG rights for several games? Right? So, Vesperia is one of those games, and up until that point, like, the big Tales of game in the West was Symphonia. To the point where, like, if you mention Tales of to someone and they played a game in the series, it's probably that one. And Microsoft was like, oh, yo, these games are popular, we gotta cash in on that. So they got Lost Odyssey, which I don't know if you remember that game at all from the 360 era.
Yes.
The fucking game that had the really cool commercial that has White Rabbit in it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
I love that commercial. Never played the game, love that commercial. It's really good. And then they had Blue Dragon, which I have no feelings about that other than I think the battle theme in that game is fucking hilarious if you've never heard it.
No, I have not.
Oh, God. And then I think it might have been another game, but I think it was Lost Odyssey, Vesperia, and Blue Dragon. So, what happened with Vesperia was that Vesperia got a PS3 version. But the only way they could release the PS3 version was calling it something else, because technically the exclusive rights with Microsoft were just for Tales of Vesperia. So, because of that, they couldn't figure out either they couldn't figure out the rights for it, or they couldn't figure out something else to call it in America. So we never got the PS3 version here. And the PS3 version had an entirely new character who was integrated into the plot, and then it made a character who wasn't really playable or around that much, it integrated him into the story mode. So basically, it was the best version of the game. But we could not play that until last year.
Huh.
Unless you had a modded PS3 and you could play the fan translation, which finished like 4 or 5 years ago. So this entire time, I've been sitting here. Like, I started the 360 version back when Jess and I used to live together. But I'm like, knowing in the back of my mind that there was a better version of this game that existed, I just could not bring myself to play it.
Right.
So I just kind of sat on it. But now I'm finally getting to it. And it's really good. Combat is a little stiff compared to the newer Tales games I played, which is only Xillia. Because Tales, there was a series that people compared Tales of. I can't remember if they were calling it Japanese Madden or Japanese Call of Duty.
Japanese Madden.
Because the games used to come out every fucking year, dude.
Oh, okay.
Every year. And you could, like the PS3 games, you started to see it. You started to see and feel it. Because this is the same fucking game, it's just now there's ice.
The penguin.
Yeah. Leave the penguin alone if you can. And these assholes are just gonna go straight into it.
I just want to point out, Koala ran right to the penguin and kicked it.
He did. He knew what havoc it would wreak. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Oh, you're dead.
I am dead, but it was Koala like fucking. I picked up one of the cinder blocks and Koala punched me and the block just fell on his head.
Oh yeah, I have
and almost killed him.
I have new tech I can show off now.
Oh, okay. Alright, it slides.
Yep. we got the 360 sliding chicken. I needed.
He killed himself.
I just did like a Luigi wins by doing nothing on him.
Yeah.
I need a little Tony Hawk like score meter going on when I fucking start sliding across the map. Fuck you, dude. I'm waking the penguin up.
I'll piss off this penguin.
But yeah, I've been playing Vesperia. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I did, like I said, I talked about it before we started recording, but we might do a Symphonia and Vesperia playthrough. I don't know. They're really good games, and they lend themselves well to co-op. And Nick's never really played many JRPGs aside from Pokemon, so I think it would be fun for that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you gotta give that to him.
Take
it away.
Yeah.
Get fucked. So we might do that. Haven't decided yet. And I've also been playing Death Stranding. Not a whole lot. Probably like Probably like 30 minutes to an hour a day. This is a message for anyone who said Death Stranding had bad controls. You fucking suck at video games, by the way.
Are they really that simplistic?
They're really simple. Like, because like people were like, "Oh,
Wait,
dude,
what's
it's like a higher budgeted QWOP, dude. It feels like shit to play." And I just like, bro, hold the left trigger or hold the right trigger to balance yourself if you have a lot of like, I haven't fallen over once, except one time I went off a cliff because I was going really fast and was too stupid to stop. Like, the game is not hard to control. I really don't get that as a complaint for it. Now, narratively, the game's fucking weird. And I have inklings of what's going on, but somehow I haven't been spoiled on it, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah, I've avoided like everything.
Even though, like,
outside of podcast talk.
Yeah, like, cause like my girlfriend played through the entire fucking game and she loved it. It's the only Kojima game she's played somehow. But it's been fun from what I played. How much should we have? Wait, we need 15 trophies, which is do every minigame, 10 gems, and 7 crystals. Oh shit. Well,
we haven't done Metal Fox.
Yeah, we haven't done Metal Fox, so that's whatever. We'll do that one next. But narratively, the game's weird, but it's a Kojima game, so that's not really that far out. A lot of things are really on the nose, but again, Kojima, so it's whatever. I think this one gives us a new power-up where you can, like, long-range shoot or something like that. Yeah, and also the map closes like that. I'm like wondering if maybe in my growing age,
dude, I'm fucking that dude up.
Oh yeah, no, he's dead. If I've started to either get too lenient on video games, or if I just don't like have the time to be mad about video games as much anymore, like,
he's become too powerful.
Because like, I see people bitch every single day on Twitter about different games and all the stuff and all, and I think it's fine. I think it's fine to criticize games. I'm not trying to take that away from anyone. I'm not trying to say that's valid. I think criticizing games is good, because that's how you get better games. But I think at some point you have to realize that, oh god, maybe you're just tired of playing the game you've been playing for so long, or like, maybe you've just grown out of it or something like that, and that's what your issue is?
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you just need to take a break from it or something because you play it too much? Like, I don't know. And the entire reason I was bringing it up is because...
you're fucked.
Oh, I thought you were fucked because you put mine there, but whatever.
No, I just made it so you had to stay there.
That's smart. That's smart. So you're fucking metagaming. I'm just yammering on about nonsense.
But to your point, I very rarely will you hear me like complain about like this game fucking sucks ass unless like there is something fundamentally broken with it.
Yeah, like when we played River City Girls and the game just decided that we could no longer play.
Oh,
now,
I'm beat bullied. I got engine, but
you did get Brio. He's dead. It's okay. I can long range his dickhead. You're...
I am teasing fate.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I don't even think River City Girls is shit at the end of the day. I think that we had poor experiences with bugs, and I maybe don't like the ending of the story, but I think at its core, it's a fine game. It's just not my preference. We should probably go back to the other floor and get more.